Also tonight, a bipartisan group of state lawmakers have introduced a new bill to improve school safety.
If passed, it would require all Michigan schools to create behavior threat assessment and management teams before next fall. News 8's Demetria Sanders live in studio tonight with more in this story.
Well, the idea behind the legislation is stopping violence or threats before they ever occur by having the right people and guidelines in place. And security experts say this becoming law would make a big difference. When it comes to school safety, physical security does play a role, but experts say it's not the truest path to prevent violence.
If you look at people that commit violent acts in schools, you can actually track their behaviors generally back to elementary school.
Jason Russell is the president of Secure Education Consultants, who works with districts across the country on ways to safeguard schools. To protect students and staff, he says behavioral threat assessments are crucial.
To try to identify smaller behaviors, right, maybe interpersonal conflicts, trouble at home, things like that, and launch intervention strategies that hopefully take a kid off the path to violence.
Russell tells News 8 upwards of 90% of the schools he's worked with in Michigan have some sort of behavioral threat assessment process in place, but they can differ from building to building, leading to breakdowns.
The issue that we often see is that there's no requirements on exactly what they need to have. So it varies in terms of, effectiveness and comprehensiveness.
Some lawmakers want to end that. Last week, House Bill 5549 was introduced in Lansing, which will require schools to create behavioral threat assessment teams. The teams must include a school administrator, law enforcement or school resource officers, and a mental health professional. State Representative Luke Meerman, a sponsor of the bill, pointing to what went wrong in Oxford.
When the drawing is made, and there's blood and gore and guns, and something along those lines that triggers this threat assessment, who's in the room? The school safe security officer should be in the room. In Oxford, they weren't, for one reason or another.
The bill also outlines the duties of a behavioral threat assessment team, which includes monitoring concerning behavior and developing a central reporting system.
We're looking at the NTEC model, which is a Secret Service model. Most schools are using it already. But, it's all along the lines of, do you have a plan in place?
And Russell says this legislation is long overdue.
I think it's probably the best piece of school safety legislation that's been introduced in a long time.
Now, if the bill passes as written, these teams must be established by July 1st. The legislation is now headed to an education committee. Sue?